The trade of Luka Doncic reeks of an ego that Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones exhibited not when he fired Tom Landry, but when he dumped Jimmy Johnson. Whatever disagreements and strain that existed between Dallas Mavericks general manager Nico Harrison and all-star Luka Doncic, the GM showed the world he's the boss, and in doing so exposed his reputation and job security in a way he could not have imagined. Unlike Jerry, who has done this so often it has broken calculators, he owns his team, whereas Nico is an employee of his. No matter how many scenarios Nico planned in his head, AI could not have accurately predicted the outrage that dealing Luka to the Lakers would generate. The Mavericks could win the NBA title this season, and the parade will be muted because it will not include Luka. This is the rare instance when the love of a player was on the same level, if not greater, than the adoration for the team. Even if this trade is a basketball success, it's a failure. That is how much this fan base loves Luka. A detail about this move that is laudable is that Harrison made it a point to bear the burden of this trade entirely by himself. He made it a point not to put any of this on ownership, or head coach Jason Kidd. On Tuesday morning in LA, Doncic and Lakers GM Rob Pelinka met with the media to address the most stunning trade in NBA history. At some point, I knew this was going to happen, Doncic told reporters, implying the relationship between himself and his team was not good with the team. That's their decision. I have no comment on that, he said. They made a decision. I don't know why. Doncic made clear he would have signed a supermax contract extension with the Mavs this summer, that, I thought I was going to spend my whole career there. Loyalty is a big thing for me, he said. Regarding the criticisms that his weight and diet are issues, he said, it's a motive. I know it's not true, but it's a motive. It's a big motive for a long run here. The only way this trade works for Nico is not if the Mavs win a title, but if Luka never wins one himself. The issue is that Harrison is gambling that an all-world player who is only 25 has not only peaked, but will regress. I think greatness is an evolution and a process, Pelinka told reporters. The Mavs believe Luka is stuck in his ways, and is who he is. That the only growing he will do is his waste. His team is part of our family, Pelinka said. When we make decisions around superstar players we collaborate with them. This addresses what was a problem between the Mavericks and Luka, that he wanted to follow his people, whereas the Mavericks did not agree with those preferences. Since the Mavs dealt Doncic to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis, the details that have emerged make Harrison look not like a man who embraces risk but was negligent. Negotiated with no other person than with his longtime buddy from his Nike days, Pelinka. Created no market to increase the potential haul in return. Didn't squeeze Pelinka for additional draft picks, or rookie forward Dalton Knecht. Nico didn't even try for Austin Reeves, or any other white Laker. Other details include anecdotes that Doncic is a fat guy with no control of what he eats or drinks, and views an all-you-can-eat buffet as a challenge. The stories the Mavs are deliberately leaking to the national media make it sound like Luka finishes the 72-ounce steak and the rest of the dinner at the Big Texan Steakhouse in Amarillo 4 times a week. According to a long report on ESPN.com, Pelinka didn't budge on his limited demands over concerns regarding Luka's weight and relationship with alcohol. Even though Harrison had one of the best players in the world as his chip, he allowed Pelinka to flank him, and escorted him to the high ground, too. I want to thank the Dallas Mavericks, led by their GM, Nico Harrison, who was also very instrumental in bringing this opportunity to us and then staying true to the negotiations throughout, Pelinka said. Not enough. Rob should buy Nico a house in Venice Beach. Doncic passed on this opportunity on Tuesday to rip the Mavs, or Harrison. He only said he was shocked. I'll take the high road, I had amazing moments in Dallas. The fans, they always supported me and it was an amazing journey, he said. It was a hard moment for me. It was home. It was hard at first. That first day was really hard. The last 48 hours was 1 month. Emotionally was really hard. I'm very excited for this opportunity to be here. It's the Lakers, one of the best clubs in history. Remember, Luka Doncic is a Los Angeles Laker because Nico Harrison made it happen.